Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where we go on with the Forge. We need to go to the second or the first level. And guys, first things first, if you do enjoy this content, give me a little thumbs up and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. That indeed would mean the world to me. So we still have to do... I was looking for some place to wash myself, which we might have here. No. Alright, not yet. Then let's keep stinking, right? That is where we need to go, up there. Let us just see. Cool, so that's our kitchen. And I guess this is the room where we then will have something, some wares and stuff. Storage, that's the word I was looking for. Oh yeah, I've been looking for you, man. Good. I just don't like the stinking symbol, right? I don't like to stink. Whatever it is, whether it's sweat or something. Don't like it. But it is what it is.
I wonder what's in store for me here.
Oh boy, that's quite a lot to do, right? Okay, let's then take that thing down.
Come on.
And I guess we are gonna need to wash ourselves afterwards. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. There is some sort of housing mechanic available. That's what I've seen, if I remember correctly. So that is something I am looking forward to. So let's already take that down. It needs to be done, right? No matter what I do, won't change, needs to be done. And we are stinking again. Well, yeah, it's all the dust and stuff, right?
Carrying those heavy sacks up the stairs.
Yep. Needs to be done.
I reckon I can still use these materials.
That's the good part. Yes, I can.
What's this? It has Martin's mark on it. I'll have to ask Magdalena.
Yeah, we will do that. Don't you worry. Obviously, so this is nicely... We discovered our bed, so we can sleep here. That's nice. Good, good, good. Still some cleaning needs to be done, right? Let's talk to her and then we see what else we can do upstairs.
My word, you really are a handy lad. And hard-working too. I like to see that. You see this, Skoda? Your forge is finally in good hands.
I found this. The mark Martin used to use is on it. Do you know what it could be?
Aye, that looks like one of the sketches for that grand project of theirs. They always met up in the evenings after work. All hush-hush, and over something so silly, no less.
Why did they meet up?
Because of the broken astronomical clock on the Rathaus Tower. Back then, the city officials decided they wanted it fixed, so they asked the masters of the guild to propose a solution. Your pa got all excited about it, then got my old Shkodder involved, along with that other apprentice that was here. What was his name? Such a timid, quiet lad. Sakura. Oh, I can't recall, but I remember they did some work on it, but the city ended up changing its mind.
What happened?
They brought in some Italians, all the way from Padua or whatever it's called. And how do you think that turned out?
They messed it up?
It was a terrible disgrace. The Italians ended up running off along with the money. There was no money left for the repairs, and there still isn't. So the clock is still broken. I remember when it still used to chime. But what can you do? Better to discuss what you want to do with this place.
I want to get the forge running again.
All right then. Come, I'll show you something. This was Shkodder's table. He was always sketching something, planning repairs. He could stand here for hours. It was his favourite spot. And now it's yours.
It's an honor.
I think there's just one thing left to do. You have to put up a shop sign. So your customers know where to go, right? Have a look at the plans here.
Okay, okay. Yeah, wait a tick. We need now to do the shop sign, right? Prepare the shop sign using the planning desk. Okay. I guess house building, right? At the building table in your forge you can buy furniture and carry out renovations to your house, chamber and garden. Getting renovations and furniture requires enough coin and blacksmithing prestige, but once you acquire something it remains available to you permanently. Blacksmithing prestige determines what you can acquire from your forge. You raise by completing guild activities which appear on the map each day. Okay. Damaged roof, no shop sign. Buy and equip.
Good work, Henry. I didn't think I'd see this fire going ever again.
We'll get this place up and running again.
Now that you're officially open, why don't you forge something for me?
What do you need?
Nothing difficult. My old axe broke. It served me for many years, even after he died. Only now it's all worn down and crooked, so it's not good for chopping.
Why didn't you get a new one in all those years? Someone from the guild would surely be happy to make you one. Probably for free.
I don't need their charity. Besides, if you're even half as talented as your pa was, this should be child's play to you, no?
Of course. You can count on me.
And don't forget to sharpen it too. I can't chop with a dull axe.
Alright.
I noticed your brooch. It's really lovely.
It's a nightingale. Shkodder made it for me for our first anniversary. I used to sing while I worked. And he'd always say, "My little nightingale."
It's a real masterwork.
It's mainly a keepsake now. Not much of his is left. Just that old axe. And an axe doesn't make the best love token.
Tell me more about Shkodder.
What do you want to know?
How did he become a guild master?
Not long after our wedding, he passed the guild exam. He was even offered a choice of 2 forges. There were 2 vacant ones. One in town, in the Merchant's Quarter, where young Matthias is now, and this one. Everyone was surprised he chose this place. But we figured there'd be more space here. And we were right. People didn't mind walking outside the walls once they saw the big, fine smithy we built here. As our smithy prospered, Shkodder's influence grew, not just in the guild. He even talked about standing for a seat on the council. but he didn't live to see it.
How many journeymen did he train here?
Well, not all that many, to be honest. He started with some lad called Janeba from Petch, but the boy couldn't take Skoda's high standards and left. My husband was a strict man. I can't remember a single apprentice who stayed longer than 6 months. Your father was an exception. Him and the fly. The two of them stayed together here 2 whole years, right to the end. That says something about their skill. They were just fine smiths, and Skoda held them in high regard.
What happened after he died?
It's all a bit of a blur. I don't really remember that time too well. It all happened so quickly. He fell ill, took to bed, and 3 days later we were laying him out. Suddenly the smithy was full of people. The guildmasters arranged the funeral, the councillors came to offer condolences. The journeyman disappeared without a word. I went to my sister's for a time, and while I was away the roof caught fire. And the rest you know. I was left here all on my own.
I'd like to know something about Martin.
Of course, ask away.
What was Martin like when he was young?
He was a well-mannered boy. I didn't know him outside the forge, but by all accounts he was quite a rascal. Word was, he never missed a chance for mischief. He was always betting on something. Even tried it on with my Skoda. He eventually talked him into a wager. I don't even remember what for. That he'd leap the brook down on Bach. He took a long pole and said he'd vault right over. It seemed like a clever idea, but the pole snapped in two, and poor Martin plunged straight into the water. Skoda called him Frisky from that day on.
How was he at the trade?
Better than good. He wasn't a complete beginner when he came. He'd trained under another master first. I can't recall where from. I think he brought a few sketches with him, which he showed Skoda, and the two of them tried to work something out. He wanted to become a swordsmith, and it showed. He really cared about mastering the craft. He spent a lot of time at it. My husband praised him for being able to think for himself from the very beginning. And he didn't hand out praise lightly, let me tell you that.
How did you get along with Martin?
He was no trouble. Ate whatever I cooked, helped out now and then when it was needed. He was a bit like a son to me, really. Although he never wanted to talk about his family, where he was born, where he came from. No one could get it out of him.
Why did he end up leaving Kuttenberg when things were going so well for him here?
If only I knew. One day he was still here, comforting me, saying everything would be all right. And the next day, he was gone. Didn't even take his things. I asked after him at the guild, but no one wanted to say anything. I often wondered if he'd got himself into trouble somehow. But I never did find out what it might have been. And I doubt we ever will.
All right. So, I guess the next couple of things we need to do, okay, is repairing her axe, obviously. That's a bit easier, by the way, than the sword we needed to create before.
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it. halfway there.
To the forge, but axes seem to be easier than swords, right? I don't know what I'm doing or what I did wrong with the sword before there. But it is what it is.
And that's that.
Alright, perfect. Okay. Okay. Exit. Shall we actually sharpen it too? Where's the lady? There she is.
I have that axe you wanted.
Wonderful. Let's see. My word. This is really great work, Henry. Your customers will be tripping over each other to buy your products. Just be warned. People here in the city care more about the quality of work than in the countryside. If something is shoddy, they'll notice it right away. So, if you mess up a piece while forging and it ends up being low quality, it's best to just make a new one. All right?
All right.
Word will spread soon enough that locals don't have to go to the city to have something forged. And you'll have your first customers. Everyone around here knows me, so sometimes they might come to me with orders. I did the same for my husband back then. Does that work for you?
That works for me.
Glad to hear it.
As long as it doesn't bother you.
Why would it? On the contrary, I'm glad. I'll help out around the house, and I'll be happy to help with this too. I don't get out much, so I have all the time in the world. Oh, and one more important thing. You can also sell pieces you forge on your own, without anyone ordering them. There's a storeroom past the left door under the archway on the street, where you'll find a chest you can put products in, and I'll do my best to sell them. Here's the key to the chest. I'll hold onto the money for the products for you, so feel free to ask any time.
Where did you say the chest is?
In the storeroom. It's the left door beneath the archway. You can't miss it.
You've taken on quite the workload, Magdalena.
I don't mind. All the movement keeps me young. In the meantime, you can focus on getting in good with the guild.
What do you mean, getting good?
The guildmasters are an eclectic bunch. They all like different things. It would be best if you try to be on good terms with everyone. They'll appreciate you, and you'll forge all the more. For example, Boris of Brod loves nothing more than rolling dice. If you offer him a game at the Guildhall, I'm sure he won't refuse. He used to be one of your pa's best friends. He might even tell you about some of their misadventures.
I'm not sure I want to know.
Oh, yes, you do. Don't lie to yourself. Take care now.
Okay, alright, alright, alright. Then, you can put items in a sale chest that you want to get rid of, Magdalena, and any apprentices you have will gradually take the items, sell them, or use them as raw material you can collect. Okay, good, good, good. Now, take a look. The roof is gone and stuff, right? Shall we actually do some repairs for a change? Good, good, good. So that is cleaned. Was there not, by the way, another room here?
This looks like it was an apprentice's room.
Which I can't clean up. Okay. It is what it is, right? It is mine anyways, right? Okay, that leads to where, by the way, is the freaking... It's up here, right? Where was the room where we could do all the reworks with the forge, man? That's all I'm looking for. Nothing more, nothing less. Was not down there. About that I'm sure. Ah, there we go. Makes sense, right? Okay, let's just see what I can change. Old chest. Dirty table. Alright, okay, that was the chamber. Garden building, house building. Damaged roof. Okay, fair enough. Now set your plants. Okay. Plants, sorry. Then we have that repaired. That's just fine. Collapsed shaft. Alright, with all of that we can't do much, fair enough. Not even the garden. Okay, good. First bits of money we gave out. I just want to have a quick look. Right, that looks better than it, way better than it looked before, man. Perfect. Storage room, okay. Guys, we are actually then at the end of today's episode. We will obviously take a quick look in our room, because I afterwards will rest, and we will then in the end go on. Oh, that looks way better, man. In the next episode, you guys. For now, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little attention, thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty.